G'day and welcome to Club Marine TV. I'm McGlashan. You know, we're lucky in Oz because most of us can use our boats for around 8 months of a year before the chill starts blowing us back to our coves. If you did a good job winterising your boat, your pre-season task list won't be as big. But you can't assume everything will be hunky-dory. Rust never sleeps, and nor does its cousins, rotten mould. And while you've been hibernating, there's been a huge surge in demand for new and used boats. Parts are scarce, and a lot of service technicians and boat yards are flat out. So you may have to allow yourself more time than usual. Maintaining your boat in this environment becomes even more important. Check out Club Marine TV for more videos on boat maintenance. Now, what's the most important thing on a boat? No, not the rod holders or the wakeboard tower, it's safety equipment. The start of the season is your cue to check that the life jackets, fire extinguisher, flares and first aid kit and so on are all in good order, fully stocked and in date. I also like to replace batteries on equipment such as torches. Next up, check that your navigation lights are operating. It only takes a disconnected wire or a blown globe to put you in the dark. While you're at it, test the radio, GPS, bilge pumps and other devices, being sure to inspect the fuses and check you have spares. It's also a good idea to clean and grease the battery terminals. Also get a read on your battery condition. If your meter shows 12.7 volts or above, you're okay. A battery showing 12 volts is actually flat, and its lifespan will have been greatly reduced. Now is also a good time to review your emergency plans. Once you uncover your craft, give the hull and engine a good visual once-over and airing. People find birds' nests, dead mice, possum poo, spiders, all sorts of lovely things that have used your nice warm boat as a B&B. Or a stray piece of bait may have been missed, in which case your nose will soon know. If your boat's advanced in years, check for cracks along the strakes and chines, around the keel and transom, and for tinnies and plate alloy craft along the world lines. For older glass rigs, give the transom a love tap with a screwdriver handle. It should sound solid. Assuming you packed away things like bimneys, clears and dodgers, give them a good clean and a check before refitting. Same with any carpet, cookware, cutlery, linen and towels you keep on board. Haul out your anchor and look over at shackle connections, chains and line. Belts, hoses and cables are next on the list. Sometimes they harden through a lack of use, or clamps can seize or snap. Then turn your attention to steering and the throttle, making sure they're moving nice and freely. Are their fluid levels okay? Engine oil, power steering, power trim reservoirs. Now is the time to find out. Refill the water tanks, and if you have a marine toilet, flush it and then purge the holding tank to start the season afresh. And finally, before you hit the ignition, shout the old girl some fresh high quality fuel and fuel conditioner. I like to give my motor a good run with the freshwater flusher before leaving home. You can do the same at a marina berth, running the motor under load. It's a good way to monitor the cooling system and engine temp. There might be a bit of smoke at first, but you want that to go away as the old oil burns off. Before you get too excited and start planning a 50-mile run, keep your first outing short and sweet. Your boat is a smorgasbord of bearings, seals, shafts, through-hull fittings and hydraulics. On bigger boats, there are fridges and aircon systems, black and grey water systems, anchor winches, thrusters, davits and more. Take your time. You've waited all winter, so another day or two won't hurt. One last thing, check that your insurance and registration are current. That's easy if you're a Club Marine member. Just go to the Manage Policy section on clubmarine.com.au and you can update your policy or download your certificate of currency. Have a great season, take care, and see you out in the water.